out here at 254 Express is showcasing music that sounds like nothing else. And I don't want to talk too much. Definitely want to get into the interview and get to know who this person is. So I'll let you introduce yourself. Niaje?
Fiti manze, Joyde Faneto, Joe, Boru ndani ya keja, si mnajua, 254 Radio, shout out kila msee.
So I feel like the first time nilisikia jina yako nitoka boss wangu fulani anaitwa Tela Wangeshi. Unajua Tela Wangeshi? So
Tela manze.
Tela is a boss. So Tela was interning at Radio 254 maybe 2021. And she was so crazy about like all the different hip hop music that was coming out of the 254 at the time. Yeah. And I remember her introducing me to your music, but then again also Skinny Gin, yeah. And Mad Records.
Yeah.
So I'd love to know for you, because there's a whole story in terms of everything. I'd like to start with what's your name?
My real name?
Yeah.
Brown.
Gozi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you're from Buru. Buru's in the house.
Yeah. Buru kwa keja.
Okay. Ulilelewa Buru? Were you born there? I guess where did you begin? Jani yako ilianza wapi? Jani ya life, sio ngoma.
Jani ya life. Mimi nimereziwa Buru.
Okay.
Basically my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah. Nimereziwa Buru. Never move around Nairobi, but basically mimi ni msao Buru.
Okay.
Yeah, na represent Buru, na represent culture ya Buru. Culture ya mayang nigga wa Buru. Yeah.
So kuna wase wengi wanasikiza na labda hawatoki Buru ama hawajaienda Buru, yeah, ama hata hawaelewi. So I guess for someone who's like Germany, yeah, ama ako Pakistan, ungemwambia Buru kuko aje? Juu yeye anaona ma video, anaona east side, yeah, lakini I guess growing up there, what was life like for you?
Buru ni like, okay, ni hood, but like middle class. Yeah, it's a nice place to stay. Any place it has its own culture. Like,
okay,
Buru ikona like even hip hop, like the hip hop culture there is big. Yeah, like kwa hood unasikia tu ngoma za ni hip hop ina play.
Okay.
Nduthi ikipita ni hip hop.
So acha nikuulize,
ka hip hop city.
Nikiwatch video zako zingine, tuseme Tembea na Kidungi, yeah, ama ngoma kama Katwa Wrist. Hiyo nasikia msee bro, unajua msee anaweza ogopa kienda Buru ama kienda East ni kugwan. But I guess when you make the music you're making right now and the music you've made, is it a reflection of your life? Is it a reflection of the life people around you are going through? Because I feel like maybe I've not done enough research, but I feel like you're the first rapper I know in Kenya who has a first day out, which is sick as fuck. You know, like in America, it's a thing. Yo, first day out. But then I check out, but I love the storyline behind it. So I don't know if the things you're speaking about in your music is stuff you're living, ama ni stuff unalewa Kenya sama?
Yeah, ni vitu real manze.
Okay.
Musema kwa ngoma zangu mupiga story.
Okay.
Like literally hadi jina lisema kwa a previous interview, si ukumbuka tu tunaandika. Kuandika hata first day out ilikuwa incident ili happen the previous day.
Nani aliwaseti juu from the storyline ilisim ulisetiwa na best mse unajua
mse
umemcheki since ama iliendaje ama tusiongee hiyo
kama hizi kamera.
Okay.
Tukipatana ama ndatoa tu ngoma ingine niki-explain kama na dai further explanation. But I guess I want to deep dive into you, because as I was going back and trying to figure out the beginning, I found G3 gang. Na hiyo ilikuwa collective, but yeah,
kuna conversation mingi za nani alianza drill. Juu nasikia wewe umesema ulianza drill, kuna wanasema walianza drill sijui nini, but I guess drill aside and everything aside, when it comes to the genre of music you're making right now, ulijipata of course surrounding ni hip hop but ulijipata ukimake ngoma wewe aje? Do you remember the first time ulianza kumake ngoma?
Yeah, that was 2017ish. But tulikawia before we drop.
Okay.
Because tulianza kuwako, ilikuwa album yangu sana G3 ni crew yetu. Bado niko G3 but sai na wako on brand yangu
as a solo artist. Okay.
But bado niko G3 so but tukianza at first nilianza sikuwa nimeanza ka Joyde. Nilianza ka G3.
Okay.
So tulianza 2017 tulikuwa tuna record, it was a mixtape.
Mlipatanaje na maboy?
G3 some of them tulikuwa nao shule and mabeste tu tumegrow up now. Around time nilikuwa high school.
Okay. Ulienda high school wapi?
Akwina Sai.
So hata ukiwa high school ulikuwa ushaanza kurap?
Nilianza kurap nikiwa young, nikiwa like 13 years.
Walai? Yes. Your influence ilitoka wapi? Yani hata yo aja kurap ama yo ulifikira kurap kwa nini ukiwa that young?
Nilikuwa interested in hip hop tangu nikuwe mtoi kabisa. Like mother yangu alikuwa anatuacha kwa keja tunasikia tu hip hop, tunasikia Wayne na Badman.
Walai.
Hadi arudi jioni.
Mkiwa na nani kwa keja mnasikiza hizo mangoma?
Mabro wangu.
Okay. Wa bigger au younger?
Niko na mabro wawili wakubwa, mmoja mdogo.
Okay.
Huyo mdogo alikuwa mdogo.
So my big bro zako ndio walikuwa nasikiza hizi mangoma?
Badman 50. Nimegrow up on Wayne, Badman 50, Gucci.
Okay.
Hiyo time 206 huko. Ali asikuwa naelewa vizuri but as ni gross nilikuwa naelewa ni Badman na wasame.
Okay. Na saa hizo una watch, unasikiza, una rap along, the whole day mnasikiza ngoma, mna rap along, ama mnasikiza tu?
Sasa unacheck hiyo, kwa hiyo ku rap along nini unaenda shule, sasa unadai kuandika verse yako pia mabeste zako. Ilianza tu hivyo.
Okay.
Mchezo tu as a hobby but ilifika saa mahali nikaichukua professionally I guess.
Uliona kwenda studio, unakumbuka wakati sasa umeanza kurap unaandika, ulienda studio first time when? 2017. Na mko na G3 kwa crew. Studio ilikuwa wapi?
Studio ilikuwa Buru.
Okay. Ngoma beat mko mabaya ama mlifigure out hiyo story aje?
Kwa tu YouTube mzee. Hiyo time hatukuwa tunajua stories za copyright. Sasa tukachukua tu beat YouTube.
Okay.
Sisi tulikuwa tu tunajua unafaa tu kuchukua beat.
Una rap.
Unalipia ni hiyo ku record, ku mix, ku master.
Okay. So kwa nini it take so long ngoma itoke?
Ilikuwa a whole album tulikuwa tuna work on. So after kuwork on it for a while, producer wangu Saskini Jina alienda Dubai. So the project was I think ilikuwa half done. So tukatry kwenda kwa maproducer wengine, haikuwa ina sound tu vile tulikuwa tunadai sound. So mimi nikamwambia gang, nikamnadai ku drop in, mimi nitangojea Jina rudi. Sasa vile Jina lirudi ndio I think tulianza kuingia beast mode like 2019.
Okay. Na mkianza ilikuwa sound gani ukiulizwa 2019? juu most people know you for drill and we're going to talk about drill, but like in 2019 would it even make sense to say you were making drill? No, I guess what were you making?
2018 nilikuwa na make drill.
Okay.
Asi tulianza mbele yao lakini haina noma, big deal.
Okay. So how did it become that okay nyinyi mnapenda hiyo sound ya drill na mkataka kufocus nayo?
Sisi sema tulifocus nayo really. Okay, release to a couple of drill tracks. Really. Okay, watu walitu receive better tukiwa kwa hiyo beat. Ilisaidia ku open doors literally hadi last year it was mainly trap but hizo songs za drill I think ndio zilifanya wasasikia hizo trap.
Okay. Jin alikuwa anafanya Dubai?
He has family there.
Okay. So will you have to wait how long ndio arudi, in the sense of ukiangalia catalog yako, a lot of your catalog and a lot of your releases have either him producing, mixing, like he's involved, like so you guys have a really close relationship. So I guess like hata mlipatana aje?
Nilipatana Jini nikiwa 14 ama 15.
alikuwa na mad records tayari ama alikuwa anafanya tu stuff zake?
They were doing their own stuff. The studio stuff was still there. Yana bro wangu walikuwa wametoa a couple of tracks. Au na represent gang yao inaitwa TF Mob.
Okay, nimechekia hiyo TF Mob. So bro wako hata kabla wewe bro wako alikuwa na rap na alikuwa kwa group na kina Jean. Okay. So when uka kind of kufuata bro ama ilikuwaje?
Naweza sema ni ndo aliniinspire Jean na bro wangu.
Okay.
TF Mob me aliniinspire mbaya.
Okay.
Those were the like tukiingia kaji 3 au ndo at least wale homies ungesema wase na rap wanaiduaje like maybe ningetaka advice ni au ndo ningeomba.
Okay. So hiyo era unasema yani bro akukwa na wase wengine uko naona kama wako na that you were inspiring to you at least. Kulikuwa na wase walikuwa na rap, walikuwa na wase walikuwa nafanya kitu yote
buru
kwa hood.
Labda wale wasa kitambo kina Ken Rezi.
Okay.
Labda wasekao but siwezi think of msee mwenye really alikuwa na kama hivyo sana buru.
Okay. So nyimlingia na style ya drill na ikashika design nyingine. How has it been for you? Because I've seen, for example, in 2022, you went on a run where you were releasing like a song every week. I look at like your catalog, I see one, there's collaboration, but then there's also consistency. So I'm really curious in terms of you as an artist, when did you decide ni mziki? Because from my perspective naka kama this is your full-time thing, ndio kitu unafanya. So I guess umecommit sana to this. Your commitment uli decide when na ukafanya hii kwa career.
Naweza sema for me like imekuwa tu okay, this is the main thing for me, but for me imekuwa tu like literally nimekuwa na put in a lot of work hata sikumbuki ile time niliamua. Like me like iko tu kwa there's an end goal.
What's the end goal? You don't mind me asking?
There's never been a big rapper from Africa like vile unaona vile Skillibeng amechukuliwa na kina Skeng Side dancehall. Like even rappers from US want to do dancehall tracks. Yes, I mean like nadai kufanya who's the biggest rapper you know sahi ako States? For example NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
NBA Youngboy nadai kumfanya for example atake kutoa track
na wewe. Okay. Yani unataka feel sound yako hadi
to appeal to
okay.
your side.
Okay.
Nadai kuwa like the first person to appeal to that side. Like
can I ask you a question? Yeah, I love that. Yeah. So can I ask you a question? I guess you as an artist, who that's your goal, I guess how do you plan to achieve that? Or what makes you better than anybody else to achieve that?
Lyrically I'm the best. I feel like plan wise siko ubaya. Spendangi kubunga shit, but I feel a lot of the big rappers in Kenya like wakisha kuwa the big rapper in Kenya wanakuwa content. It's like that's the end goal from them. Mimi nadai ku pass through Africa. Nadai literally kuwa the big rapper in the world.
Okay.
Not in Kenya.
Not in Kenya.
Not in Nairobi.
Kuna interview nimecheki ulisema kuna study hip hop. In terms of hip hop as an art, like why do you think it's hard for hip hop artists in Kenya, but even Africa? How comes? Like we'll see a guy like Nasty C, he's signed to Universal, but we can't say he's in the American market. You know, like how we'll have Davido have like on the UK charts or the US charts. You know, how comes hip hop? Like why is African hip hop hard to sell?
I feel like the Africans wenye atu receive sana. I think Africans wanapenda repetitive music Kenya ni rahisi. Ukiangalia di music ina blow hata Kenya, it's easy for the kids.
It's simple. Kuna
tan yeah. But like our embrace hata literally hata ile rap ina blow saini ile simple.
Nakuelewa.
Like
so wewe kama artist,
an African Kendrick Lamar doesn't
exist. Yeah. maybe manifest. But like, for example, like when you say that, I like that because, and you described it, I don't know if you described it perfectly, because a lot of people love Calligraph, but then they say Calligraph stopped rapping. Now, when he became the big rapper in Kenya, now his melodies, so like, and having conversations with people behind the scene, what I realized was, kama hiyo ndio stuff inalipa, mbona usifanye? In the sense of, ukicheki wase kama wa Cardinali. Like, when you, commercial success means you have to kind of, make commercial music. Like, so I guess, do you blame them for getting the bag? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you made a song that was, let's say you made a song with Vic West or someone, a catchy hook song, Savara, that song would be big. But you people would say you sold out. Like, so it's like, nigga, if I'm rich in my Bentley truck, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Bro, nigga, come out, unajua. Like, so, labda sifanyi hip hop, lakini nakulanga. Unajua, nimetoka ile story ya sina token, sina food, sina unajua, like. And I love, because it's interesting, like, talk to TNT, and they're like, us guys wanna be us. And it's like, but the people you started with, waligrow akawaacha. Because they evolved almost, I don't know if it's, and I don't know whether to call it evolution, selling out, like, but
just
to be in business, you have to be doing business. Unajua, unauza nini? Unajua. Exactly. So I guess, how do you, as much as you're a hip-hop artist and you want to stay to your core, I feel like then you have to figure out how do you, because like, you have to figure out, okay, like, like at least like, Scanners, sama, juu kumake hit, yana juu kumake do, anajua atatoa album, ataambiwa, wase, buy ni album, do hii number, ama hustle sasa, whatever. Because then again, you can play selling your stuff and make money, or you can playing to the industry. I guess you have an interesting scenario because a lot of people love your music, but it's like, it's not commercial,
music,
like when I saw you at Nation FM, I was like, this is dope. They're like checking out hip hop, but so I guess like you could easily, unaweza ndo make kangoma na kahush hit ama Chris, unajua, but your vision is different. You want to be the biggest hip. So I guess does that make it different for you or difficult?
It make difficult for sure, but like no risk, no reward.
Okay.
No risk, no reward.
Ningependa kujua sana story ya Mad Records, in the sense of what's your relationship, who else is on Mad Records, and I guess what you can tell us about Mad Records for those who don't know about Mad Records.
Mad Records ndio label niko signed under. CEO ni Skinny Jean. Like, okay, say Mad Records naweza sema iko na like 3 main people. Okay, 4. There's Skinny Jean, there's Nevo Worldwide, that's the beat maker. There's me, and there's Old Flame. Old Flame yufanya pop, Afro pop.
Okay.
Mad Records kitambo ilikuwa Last Music. So like it was a rebrand.
Okay.
So imeanza kitambo, like literally imeanza na wase walikuwa close together. Me like specifically mimi Jean na Never Worldwide, True Funk.
Juu hata ukiangalia mangoma zako za alia umekuwa the same team for so long. How, like, I feel like that's been a good thing for you because you're growing with people who are seeing the process, and the process can sometimes be slow. Unajua, at least munaelewa tuna build towards something, lakini tuko pamoja. Like, how do you guys deal with the in between? Because wewe unatakuwa hapa lakini uko hapa, so like this in between kuko dark, unafigure it out.
Mimi naweza sema tuko in sync at the moment. Kila msee anaelewa goal. Like tulianza pamoja. So like end goal tunajua ni moja.
Okay.
So like from day to day so try to push towards the end goal.
Okay.
Like mimi nikikam na idea fiti, msee yote wa team akikam na idea fiti tunaianalyze tu pamoja, like si ufanya kila kitu pamoja.
Okay.
Basically.
When did you know you were good?
When did I know I was good?
Did it take you realizing it, someone telling you, or like how did you realize kuna kipaji hapa?
Ilikuwa practice. Mimi naweza sema nilijiona nikiwa good.
Okay,
like it was practice. I started from zero. Kama vile unasema ulisikia nikisema kwa hiyo interview, mimi nilikuwa like mini student. Like literally me like nikitoa track leo, kesho nda make sure yenye ndatoa kesho itakuwa better than ya jana. study ya jana ni make sure the one naandika ni better than the previous one.
Okay.
So ni like to step by step, ataka ni step ndogo as long as unaweza angalia nilikuwa pale jana. Pale mbele leo.
Family wise, how did your family, like, one, when they had you making music, what did they think of the music, and then like what did they think of you making music?
Family wise ni tricky. Natoka kwa family wana believe sana in white collar.
Okay.
So like
nilisikia kwa rap lisema kwa nyumba yenu wewe ndio black sheep.
Mimi ndo nimechukua hiyo role.
Okay.
But ni inakwanga lazima kuna mse atachukua tu hiyo role. Nilijitolea naweza sema hivyo.
Okay. So after chuo uliwahi pasu kitu yote chuo related ama ukasema mimi sitaki mambo ya chuo na kufocus na hii mambo ya ngoma?
Nili focus on other things but say focus yangu iko kwa music.
Okay.
I study HR.
Okay.
Yani nime study like mainly ni HR.
So after ulimaliza high school ulienda university ka study HR? Ulimaliza? Ulienda wapi?
UN.
UN wase umaliza na kugoma na kila kitu?
Manze.
So wewe unaweza chapa job ya ofisi ikihitajika?
Nishai do. Lakini
iko nice.
Missy Womse.
So for you, what's your happiness? Like, if you are not okay, if you're not, let's even take music away. If you're not doing music, would you be doing anything else?
Sidani.
Like nothing comes close, even in terms of love, passion, nothing.
Hapo ndo love yangu iko na passion yangu.
Okay. The one thing that I really, really love about what you've done with your music is the visualization. Like your videos. They're very authentic, they're very you. I guess, how did you guys get to the point where you figured out, okay, this is our sound and we're going to make videos, and we don't care if the videos need to be, like you like it's very authentic and it's very natural. Like you already have like almost like a machine going. Like how did you guys figure out, okay, we want videos, we want visuals? How are you guys doing that?
Okay, say let's say we have nice visuals, but tuko mali tunataka kuwa we can do much more. But zile video tumekuwa tukishoot of late na feel zime paint picture vizuri kitu katembea na kidogo.
Yeah.
Like ili paint your picture hood. So naweza sema the music has helped because music yetu ni ya hood, so literally we don't have to go far to
true
shoot. Kupaint your picture si lazima to do a lot.
Iko hapo tu ni
easy for us.
Sio ati mnaenda kufanya sijui script, sijui mnatafuta sijui you're not faking it. Yeah.
Ndo pia unajua for the industry ni fiti pia ku go that side ku shoot an industry video.
True.
Unacheki.
Yeah.
But for starters imekuwa easier because imekuwa easy. Naweza sema imekuwa too easier kwetu kupaint your picture. But there's still more to come.
There's still more to come.
A lot more. Yeah.
As of right now, looking at what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve, I guess what's working? Like when you look at the Kenyan industry and the environment that we're in right now, in a say, like, is there opportunities?
Yeah, naweza sema there's opportunities if you can look for them.
So lazima uzitafute.
Azitakuja.
Walai.
Utakaongoja. Like if you can look for it, there are opportunities.
Okay. Yeah. With regard to your music now, you've dropped so much music. Do you have a studio, or how are you able to record so much music?
Ni courtesy of Mad Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
So regiment yako inakuangaje? Unaenda studio kila siku, mnakuanga na time mnasemanga okay, for the next 2 weeks we're working on a project, or what's your routine or what's your cycle?
For last year ilikuwa lazima to drop weekly, so saa zingine nilikuwa na record in bulk, na record kila wiki. For now naweza sema si record sana because we're just finishing on the projects we started recording last year. Like easy projects kina bigger than biggie tulianza kurecord last year. There's another one coming after that inaitwa Kabla TSKG. then there's TSKG. Hizo zote tulianza kurecord last year. So basically a lot of what na record this year, it's just ni ku polish to hizo projects.
So wewe uko na catalog usha kwa Vault kuna ma project hata sio ma singles, ni ma projects mingi zinangoja ku release.
Projects, singles zingine hata tulisahau, tunazipatanga tu kwa folder, tunasikia tunashtuka.
Your idea ya ku release ngoma kila wiki nimesikia na watu wengi, lakini very few people
execute it.
True, because niggas talk all day and tomorrow. Bro, I'm so fucking tired. Oh, every week I'm gonna be dropping, every month I'm gonna nothing. Bro, ni kitu watu husema kwa interviews, ni kama kitu ya interviews. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping, stay tuned. Alafu wamepotea. But you don't tweet, you don't just say I'm dropping. You actually like how did you find yourself in that? Because you stuck to it. What was like, I get this motivation, but like how were you so intentional about I'm dropping every week, I'm dropping every week?
See, nasema at first ilianza kani bragging rights, because hakuna mse anaweza drop kila week. Furthermore, si ati una drop tu, ilikuwa like
hit
solid tracks every week. So but like at the end of the year, basically like hizo zilikuwa, hata tukianza ilikuwa like okay, tunangoja TSKG, the project which nimekushow. So ilikuwa like tunaweza release tracks fans wakingoja TSKG. But it was funny because hizo tracks zenye zilikuwa unimportant, ndo literally hizo ndo tracks ni put on.
Okay.
Because nili drop album.
So unataka kusema hizo mangoma they were almost like Lucy's. Ini single like you uko na expect at ndio ulikuwa tu unazitoa zitoke tu.
Hizo tracks ndo ni put on, hizo tracks ndo zilifanya tukaget reach kubwa. Na zilikuwa tu like okay, they're waiting for the project, but let's give them this. So like kuona pia vile ina grow ili ni motivate tu yenyewe.
Okay, so even hata unapata sai kuna yenyewe hii kitu iko na momentum, acha niendelee.
There was an EP to drop, ilikuwa inaitwa Ana Kuhook, yani ilikuwa natembea na kidungi. Literally it wasn't something big.
Yeah, because it's not even on streaming. It's on YouTube, but it's not on streaming.
Saiko streaming.
Okay.
But Apple Music ziko,
okay.
Starudi.
Okay.
Spotify ziko.
Okay.
So like hiyo album literally tulitoa, nakumbuka hiyo time tulikuwa tumeanza, hata actually tulikuwa karibu kuchoka, so tulikuwa tumehata like 4 weeks
mja release.
Nikasema let's combine 4 tracks to do track 4 tuzicombine.
For the 4 weeks umemiss. Okay.
All of a sudden your tape blow out of proportion, kila mtu alikuwa anaimba tembea na kidungi. Literally hata tembea na kidungi nakumbuka karibu nitoe YouTube, because vocals zangu hazikuwa zinanibamba.
Kwa nini?
Vocals zangu hazikuwa zinanibamba at all. Literally Skinny Jina anaweza piga hiyo story. Nilikuwa namwambia buda toa hiyo tracks.
Na vile lienda.
Like there's another track called Flame Mode on the same EP.
Okay.
So tulikuwa tuna expect hiyo ndo itablow. But even before the day ended, like tumedrop EP asubuhi, mentions za tembea na kidungi zilikuwa mob. Literally I didn't kaambia Skinny Jane bungo waje usitoe kwanza, acha usikie. So ili blow tu hivyo, like hizi tracks tulikuwa tumeamua tu ni za kupea tu fans for the sake. Hizo ndo zilituput on literally.
I don't want to forget this, so please allow me to ask, what does TSKG mean?
Tuko strong kwa ground.
Tuko strong kwa ground. Na umesema zile projects zinakam, hiyo ni moja of them, lakini umesema kuna two.
Kuna kabla TSKG na kuna TSKG.
Okay. So tutapata kabla kwanza alafu
okay. Kabla, then a month later or 2 months later ndo drops at TSKG.
Okay. I'm curious, we'll fikiria story ya promo juu a lot of artists these days, when I interact with artists, the one thing that annoys me about them is that they overthink the promo part of it, in the sense of, I love that, and I think it's how I love that you'd release a song and then you find out what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like you say, like with the EP, we'll only release 4 songs. We'll konadhani itaenda. My fans wakasema hii ndio itaenda. So I feel like as an artist, sometimes people stay in their heads, spendy, I don't like, but then as much as you should like it, like people spend so much time with good music that they don't release because they might not, but you don't know what people like. Do you like, even you, do you feel like you know what your fans like when you drop music? Do you feel like you know what they like can you know do you even know beforehand all the time?
Sometimes unaweza jua because kama mimi, like in my case personally, wezi sema unaweza jua but unaweza kuwa na idea. Kama unajua nimerelease a lot of songs. So like najua naweza gauge, naweza angalia zile songs wana like. Like literally vile nilikuwa nakwambia wasa napenda the catchiest songs.
Unajua hivyo?
Track yangu yenye iko na the most streams, like nikiandika literally nilikuwa nasema na dai iko ile catchy.
Okay. With is that Herrera or what's that?
No.
Ni gani?
Likes.
Gani?
No likes.
Yeah. And that's your, like, you feel like that one is the one that people like the most, or like, or the catchiest?
Wase upenda nikidu, when I do the simple catchy ones, people really like that.
Okay.
Like in Tembea na Kidungi, literally a quarter of my verse was me repeating Buddha Tembea na Kidungi.
Yeah.
Buddha Tembea na Kidungi.
Yeah. So
like I know what they like.
Yeah.
No likes, it was or less than a junior like, or less than a junior like.
Okay.
Like, they like when I repeat stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like repeating stuff a lot. Like inanifilianga lazy.
Okay. Wacha nikuulize, wewe ni fan wa nani? Niko curious. Locally specifically. Locally doesn't mean like local, but like in Kenya, wewe ni fan wa nani? They don't have to be hip hop, but are you a fan of anybody?
Let me think. Sasa Skinny G nataka kukua.
Hiyo ni sawa. Okay.
G.
And in terms of
outside.
Yeah, outside.
Outside again. Probably naweza sema a couple of underground artists.
Okay. Controversy. Shetani. I love Shetani, but I couldn't tell. Were you dissing these niggas or were you talking your shit? Because I don't know what the line is. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, did it cause you any trouble? Like I don't know. Like does the shit you say on wax end up like having repercussions? Like if does it? It was just like someone will talk to you or like DM you and be like, "What the fuck are you saying about?" Like did it?
Yeah, did a lot of DMs.
Do you care when you do that shit? You're doing. Do you like? I guess you're doing it. Why?
Mode ko spark your reaction to.
Okay.
Like kwa hip hop lazima kwetu na ule mse wa kusumbua.
Of course.
Na kushow vile umeniambia ka home like mendo ule mtu wa kusumbua. Hadi kwa hip hop nimechukua hiyo role. Hakuna mse anadai kuchukua hiyo role ya kusumbuana.
Lakini msaki leta smoke ya ukweli. Msaki ukimalizwa
wanajua hawezi leta smoke juu wanajua.
Hawezi leta smoke ya rap ama hawezi leta smoke period.
Like kwa sababu najua tunaweza handle any type of smoke.
Okay.
Kwa streets na kwa mic zote.
Ni wewe uko na beef na UDM Twitter? UDM atangwa nani? Steph the Rapper. Ni wewe uko na beef na Steph the Rapper Twitter?
Sisi sema na beef na yeye.
Mko na argument.
Kwa nini?
So alikuwa anasema story ilikuwa nini na UDM? Mimi alikuwa anasema ulikuwa na die feature, alafu alisema yeye alikuwa anasema ulikuwa na die feature.
Okay, acha nikwambie story ilikuwa ajali tweet something about drillers in Kenya are not doing drill
except Balalu. Nilisikia hiyo.
Sasa nikamwambia ni aje weka una die feature na wakadinali usiombe na kushit on other niggas.
Okay, basically alikuwa na shit on other drill niggas akisema nyewe hakuna kitu mnafanya.
Hakuna kitu tunadu. So si mekumshow hivyo akaniambia ulikuwa unaitisha feature. Then I was like nilikuitisha feature. Akasema una beg. I was asking her for a feature time. YouTube yangu hata iko na all the tracks zenye ziko sawa. Because
your YouTube has so many. Like you have over 100 you have over 110,000 views on your YouTube.
Hizo zote hazikuwa. So nilikuwa naitisha feature commercially. Obviously mse akona 100 YouTube subscribers ataitisha mse akona 1,000
of course
feature. sindio
tutakolab
tutakolab so me like vile likam hivyo nilikuwa like that was then sai who wants like literally hata karibu nimwambie fungua DM yako na ufungue yangu tuone nani anaombwa maficha but miss kwangi na hiyo like
were you a fan okay lakini at some point you were a fan of her music when you were reaching out at some point
ilikuwa on some commercial shit
okay so what is Nairobi are you a fan, do you fuck with the music or you just wanted to work with someone?
I wanted to work with someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you're bigger than Biggie, I'm curious. I feel like there's a lot of people who would want to work with you. But then there's the way that you work, you seem to work with the gang. Like you, from just looks like you work with the people who you've come up with this whole time. Whether it's G3, whether it's like the Mad Records, like the people you know. Like your features are not, they're consistent. It's the same people over and over again that you work with. So I guess, is there anyone outside of, especially here, look like in Kenya, is there anyone you'd want to work with that now at the level that you're actually like, okay, this is, because even other drillers, I don't see you working with other drillers.
Nikona, there's a couple of, kwa TSKG nimefeature a couple of people. Kina Nati, kina AJ, kina Booty, kina Silverstone Buzz.
Okay.
In TSKG hao wako. Yeah.
Okay.
Nimework na wase.
So but for you, but kabla we get TSKG kuna kabla TSKG, so I guess do you feel like you need to get ready for TSKG, or why do you feel like there needs to be a project in between bigger than Biggie and then the TSKG?
Yeah, like to get them ready.
Okay.
Yeah, ni warm up because TSKG itakuwa big. Uko na dates ama unafikiria when could drop? Let's see end of the year.
End of the year. Okay.
Because tutapush bigger than Biggie for a while. Let's say till like May, June, July. Okay, July maybe. Okay, I think to drop kabla TSKG July. July, August.
Okay.
Yeah. TSKG, it's best label imesema to say Lake release date.
Okay. Kuna ngoma ulifanya itwa Postman. I swear kuna wasana sound hako sio Kenyans kwa hiyo ngoma. Postman Part. Are those Kenyans?
Yeah, they are Kenyans.
How is it that Kenyans have been able to, like this drill songs I get, kuna msefani to King Troker. Alinitumia ngoma to Lewandowski. I didn't believe it was Kenyan. I didn't come to me as email, hey, we don't play non-Kenyan songs on the station. To respond, I'm saying in Kenya. So like the funny or the interesting thing about drill is like sometimes you guys execute it so well, you can't tell that these people are Kenyan. How's that happening? Does it shock you?
It's just ni master ya sound.
Okay.
Kuna wasame master ya sound.
Okay.
Wanajua au ni wasameweza ku appeal to the west. Na get.
Yeah.
Wanajua ku sound hivyo. With me I just keep it authentic.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, okay, my initial thought is when someone is in US, someone is in the UK, na tuseme ameenda Spotify na search for African music, to me adai kusikia kitu ina sound kaya au.
Of course.
I wouldn't want to hear someone from the UK rapping in Sheng.
Yes.
Even though
umesikia wale wazungu kuja hapa wanafanya ngoma na Sheng, inakuanga very funny.
Inakuanga ni weird. Manze, but okay, kuna wase wame master hiyo sound. Kawa boy wangu anaitwa Sad Boy. Yame master hiyo sound.
True.
So kama umemaster na umemaster vizuri, you come through, na ina come through crazy. Okay. Kayo track ukisikia ile. Pia hiyo ilikuwa one of the tracks to drop to Friday.
Ngoma ni kali sana.
Like,
Postman Part.
Reaction ilikuwa crazy.
When you think about like your journey so far, ulikuwa nadhani utafika hapa?
Hapa hata si nusu.
So so from the beginning ulikuwa unajua hii dream ni the best in Africa, the best in the world, the best.
Manze tuko ka 10%.
Okay. Na kuna wase yani as you've been kuna mse aliona the same thing. I feel like for me, and I wish I met him, Skinny Jean seems, I'm curious about him because from just watching videos and listening to music, I see someone who sees talent in you and believes in you almost as equally as much as you believe in yourself.
Walianza kuniambia mimi ni mnoma kitambo kabla hadi niamini.
Ndio yeye ana believe in wewe sana. Unajua, to put his resources to, like, you know, so I guess like, does it scare you how much other people believe in you? Juu hata nimecheka sana kuita rap god, wewe ni Mungu, wewe ni nini, so like your pressure. Unajua? Walai, unasikia wewe ni Mungu wa rap.
Like niliteko niyo Mungu juu like king. Kila msajita king.
Najua.
Like juu ya king kuna nani?
Ni God.
Dikanya alisema what's a king to a god. Yeah.
Na but the best thing is hata sio wewe peke yako, ni mafans wako pia wakakubali wewe ndio God.
Like literally hadi tulikuwa tunasema na Jane si atukuangi na mafans, tunakuanga na disciples.
Which is crazy.
Following yetu ni cultic.
So na hiyo li develop aje? Ni wase wa hood, ni wase unajua hata nikiangalia ma comments, naangalia ma video zako, kila video iko na comments. Unajua unaweza kuwa na video iko na views na ina comments, unashangaa nani ana watch hizi ma videos, but like people are interacting with your shit and they also love your shit. Do you know these people? Do you interact with them? Ama ni ma fans too?
Na feel music yangu ina touch. There's a niche music yangu ina touch na awase waki notice kitu kaa hiyo ina touchingi sana cause it's a lot of people are doing rap in Kenya but authentic ni wase kidogo sana. So like the people who love authentic music, they love my music.
They love your music.
Hata love ni understatement. Cause me literally unapata stranger na kuimbia lyrics zako bar for bar manze.
Ni crazy. Na ujaye meet au mjui, ni msetua, ni fan.
Sa ndo hadi kitu mi hiyo ni motivate cause reach yangu bado hajakuwa big as much but like ako ka reach kadogo ni wase wana go crazy. Fuck.
The name Bigger Than Biggie. Yo, kuna hata video fulani nilikuwa na watch, kuna picha ya Biggie niliona. I guess are you why Biggie? Why the name Bigger Than Biggie? Why this project?
At first nilikuwa niite Bigger Than Joyde Faneto. But ilikuwa na sound si poetic enough.
Okay.
So like me, my main inspiration ni Biggie. So like
kwa nini unapenda na Biggie sana?
Mimi na feel like Biggie ndo the best rapper in the world.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay, argue. Okay, I need you to make it make sense for me. So for me, what I credit Biggie for, I'll say Biggie made rap flossy and fun in the sense of nikisikiza the guys before Biggie, it was very tum and then it was also very like, but then Biggie is like more of, he's telling a story but he's also flexing and having fun. Because I don't like you can't compare Biggie and Pac, but like I'm curious
Pac
what you
was more of a poet.
Exactly.
With me Biggie ni like my ideal rapper. Flow like kila kitu iko balanced.
Okay.
Flow, storytelling, buzz.
Okay.
Kila kitu iko balanced. With Pac for me, Pac alikuwa okay. Wasa Pac kusema muongelea Pac ufala. Naweza sema Pac alikuwa Drake kwa hiyo time.
Wa madem ama do mapoem.
Okay, he was gangster but Biggie, unajua Biggie hakuwa na appeal to madem ka Pac.
Okay, true.
Biggie was more of an appeal to wase wako hood, madope dealer.
Nakuelewa.
Sasa mimi na cheki miss appealing tu.
But kuna ngoma I hear you. Yeah. But I'm curious because there's a couple of songs of yours I was listening to, and I feel like some of those records could have appealed to females. Like there's a song Love Joyde. Is it Love Faneto? It's
Love Joyde.
Love Joyde. kuna ngwani unanga kusu sijui Nora wa Kansas City, like there's some but there's certain ways your music appeals to females. Like do you feel like you have female fans? And like because I'm asking hip hop, are there female fans who like
wako kuna female fans like vile nasema na appeal to hood niggas. Kuna mademo anashinda
na hood niggas wanapenda hiyo sonko pop
okay hiyo but like really si appeal to. Okay, naweza sema nimeanza like there's a place where I started, nilianza ku try to make music yangu ya appeal to the ladies.
Okay,
but like at first haikuwa hivyo. At first naweza sema hadi Skinny Jean kuna time alikuwa niambia matrap nigga atakuwa anatoka hadi huko coast na come to na wa concert zako. But pole naanza ku try ku appeal to hadi madem juu.
Because if I asked you a question, let me ask you a question. And I feel like you're the only nigga who can answer this. What does a Joyde Faneto, what does your fan look like? Because I'm sure you have all types of fans. Like you're saying, it's hood nigga, but there's girls that like, do you understand? Like your fans ni wasiwa ina gani?
Street.
Okay.
Street, like naweza sema tu street.
So
ukiona mse amevaa street wear likely kusikia Joyde Faneto.
Okay. Okay. Kuna ngoma umefanya Groovy Joe. But then there's akina Groovy Joe, akina Esam, akina wase tofauti. Umesema kuna comparisons. Kuna video umesema you like, is there anybody you would be down to versus? Like who do you say would be on your level? Like unaweza compete?
Ule mse wanasema yendo wako kwa throne sai.
Nani huyo?
Sijui.
Skade?
Mimi najua mimi ndo niko kwa throne.
Okay.
Sawa sengi.
So wale wanasema
wenye wanasikia hii interview manze. Sijui kama unaweza wekea poll waseme nani ndo mgori Kenya. Wewe mtamweka na mimi versus.
Unamweza.
Mnyorosha. And raisi.
Do you practice? Because I love your ego and I love your confidence. Like, are you still in the place where you're practicing and continuing to work on your craft, or now you're just like, okay, cool?
As much as many master game, pia many student.
Okay.
Yo kuwa student ndo imenisaidia all along.
Okay.
Sijaya chakula.
Ujaya chakula. Unaweza jipata ukimake ngoma ya kiama piano. Tuseme akina Fadhamoa kupigie. Wakwambia tunataka verse ya Siski vibaya, ka remix na kam ama ka Angela. Would you feel like that's pushing yourself out of your lane and your comfort, or would you feel like you could handle that kind of thing too? Because I'm wondering, to be the best, you are like you're gonna have to come out of your lane. You know.
Like for the bag naeza.
Okay. For the bag.
Definitely.
Okay.
But me personally, like for the bag I can.
For the bag you can.
For an endorsement I can.
Okay.
I can on a piano song, but ile tu yani
junadai hapana. Hakuna ngoma kwa Vault ishami. Haiko tayari. You've not made that because it's not you.
Okay. It's not me, but still bado mimi as I evolve into other things. So like na prefer to focus on where I can evolve in. Like sa kwanza kutoa mapiano song itakuwa like okay, maybe labda kitu yenye iko karibu na rap, dance or unachekenge kina DJ Khalid na kama na fuse na wasewa nini, but amapiano na feel itakuwa too far from my lane.
Okay.
It's like Beyonce atoe track ya
I have a more stupid question. Awase wa UDA wamesema wanataka anthem ya UDA. Na kuna bag. Would you waste your time? Like, because also like, okay, it's a bag, but then me personally, I wouldn't take any bag. Unajua, there are some bags which are not worth it. In the sense of the money might be good, but then what do you do after? So like, would you do anything political, for example?
Political? It depends what the bag look like.
The bag is 10 million.
10 million?
But then now you're the
10 million
then you look like a
bars.
you look like a kina Bahati and KRG just singing
unajua mimi niko na skill set ya kujirudisha on, so mimi naweza chukua hiyo 10
ufanye anthem na wase wakiimbanga unajua ile ni ngoma ya fan
wajue Joyde Faneto alipiga hiyo like tatu tu after hiyo ngoma yenye itashadow
okay
ukiona 10M ni rahisi kushadow hiyo ngoma yenye
okay
yenye inakaa ufala unaweza ishadow
nakuelewa the name that's the one thing I didn't understand because I know Faneto from Chief Keef back in the day, but like where did the name come from? Because your real name doesn't you told me your real name, it doesn't make
my second real name is Joyde.
Okay.
I just removed the Lee alafu nika change spelling ya Joyde.
So your real name actually Joyde is actually your real name? Like okay.
Faneto ilikuwa Finesse kitambo, ilikuwa Joyde Finesse.
Okay.
But kila mtu aiji yote alikuwa ajiita Finesse.
Faneto.
Nikakumbuka Chief Keef alisema
yes.
Faneto ina mean Finesse,
yes.
so I changed to it.
Because Chief Keef ndio alisema you're first. Okay. So you have a cool even your real name is cool.
Yeah man.
So ukimmeet wase unaambia jina lako ni Joyde ama unaambia jina lako ni Brown?
It depends with who I've met.
Ya pesa ni gani?
Ya pesa.
Ya bank.
Zote zina pesa yake separate. Sisi kudanga. Zote zina pesa yake. It just depends ni meet nani.
Okay.
Kuna sort meet Brown, kuna sort meet Joyde.
Okay. One of the coolest things about your music is the covers. Like your cover for Boy and Bad, your cover for Roadman Chronicles, and then this latest cover for Bigger Than Biggie. And I know you have many other projects, but those 3 covers throw me off because the Bigger Than Biggie cover especially, I see Biggie, but then it's you.
It's me,
it's like it's the illusion of Biggie, but then it's you. So, and then I look, and then when I don't know, and I've looked at this cover for so long, and I've been cheesying. When I look at the Roadman Chronicles one, me I see Issa. I see Issa.
Kuna mse actually ali comment kwa video yetu ya G3 akisema nakaa Issa sijui.
Yeah, bro, in this cover you look like
labda ni nikiva
ni your bandana. Like, but also when I open the door, in terms and I was gonna talk to you about this is because Bigger Than Biggie, you're a small guy, but you have the demeanor and the persona of Biggie, but you're a small guy. And I get Issa vibes from that as well. Issa was not big, but like, who does your covers? Is this in-house Mad Records? Is this you? Because I want to, I'm bringing them up because I want to shout them out. Because your covers, bro, your covers are so like.
Ni mtu mmoja anafanya hiyo all of
like they're so good. Bro, this is like. Unajua cover art na jumi naona the Bigger Than Biggie naona Biggie alafu na pause nasema
see big.
Yes. Or like I look at the Roadman, I'm like Issa, then I'm like nah, that's not Issa. You see, like if it was red, done. Like
actually unajua ilikuwa iko red.
Ingekuwa red, done. Unajua. But I feel like that's such a cuz that guy he's taking his time to make sure that because he's telling a whole story with a cover.
Say like kila time you exceed expectations zangu. Like saa zingine hata sikuangina.
So unampatia ngoma na medi nayo ama yeye kama hapo hizo unampatia direction ama inawakaje?
Tumpatia title ya maybe the project. Then after that tumpatia ideas zenye si tuko nazo. After hiyo sasa umpatia tu full creative space like too creative nayo vile anaweza. After hiyo si utupea samples tunaangalia. Maybe kama imetubamba tuna go ahead na kaja tubamba tuna show a tweak.
Okay.
Anything. But shout out to Gaku manze. Gaku Star, that's his full name.
Shout out Gaku Star. Curious about a couple other things. Religion. What do you think about religion? Are you religious? Do you believe in anything? I guess what's your take on religion?
Religion. That's a tricky one.
If you don't want to answer, you don't have to, by the way.
I just believe kuna supreme being. Other than that, siwezi kushow much.
Okay. I'm asking because there's 666, there's Shetani, there's titles, but then there's also imagery.
Yeah.
So I can handle teasing and subliminals, like where did Jazier? But yours is more. It's not. So I'm scared to play with that shit. Real nigga shit. I believe in God because that gives me peace. You know.
Yeah.
But like, Wogopi. Like are you okay?
Niko tu kwa gothic bag yangu.
Okay.
There's nothing demonic.
Because it's creative as fuck too.
Me like okay, naweza sema mtu mia tu like mupenda tu kutrigger wase.
Okay. And I feel like you do that really well as a person. Yeah.
Mupenda tu kwa trigger. So but zingine ziko na deeper meanings like with Shetani.
Because me, I want us to get Shetani 1, 2, 3. Because if you can, 1, 2, you see, when you give us because you did a teaser.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. But Mungu ashadu Mungu. Na miss day ile like una copy mse sasa ile amwa kawe ni Mungu basi mimi ndachukua hiyo Shetani.
Okay.
So like just singe domo kila msange sema tu namko. Shetani with 666 floors ilikuwa tu. That was just me being artistic.
Okay.
I could get past your number 666.
Okay.
Because ilikuwa tu on God na flow kama ya sita.
Yeah.
But sasa ukiaka hiyo 666 floors like nilikuwa tu najuita wa trigger. Basically.
So one thing I was thinking about today was I was listening to your music and I was like, this is interesting because how does it feel that you're a human being? Yeah. Like, see, all of us are human in here. There's 4 of us in the room. You might not see 4 people, but there's 4 of us in the room. But then for some reason, wewe umeongea ama umetumia voice yako na ikabambisha wase. Unajua sasa ongea kila siku.
Yeah.
Lakini ni extra level nyingine wewe unaweza ongea kwa mic na wase inawabamba. Unajua like do you feel like it was a coincidence?
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes you have to pinch yourself? Like have you understood the reason for your gift yet? Ume understand? Because si unaongea the same way tunaongea. And I'm saying kuongea and I mean rap. Yeah. But you're rapping the same way anybody could rap. Yeah. But for some reason, voice yako
inaweza trick.
Iko na added advantage. Yeah. You know how many niggas rap? Many. How many niggas elicit emotion? Few. You know?
Yes.
So I guess like, does it make sense why you?
Because I genuinely make sense.
Okay.
Nasema tu ni power.
Juni sauti yako tu bro. Hakuna kitu umeongeza aromat. Unajua it's just your how the fuck is your voice making niggas you know.
Sijaelewa hiyo naweza sema sijaelewa but it's just bigger than me. Kuna best yangu aliniambia mimi ni vessel tu.
True.
So yeah. Ni gift. As much as ni hard work na
kuna watu wengi wanajaribu inakataa.
Ni gift.
Unajua?
Ni gift man. Unaweza sema ni gift.
So uko na gift, I guess you know where you want your gift to take you. You from seeing how much you've released and even just talking to you, you're clearly very hardworking. So you have an amazing team behind you in terms of Market Records. You have amazing fans who support you. You have this gift. My question is, what challenges do you have? And are those challenges za kujitakia ama umejiletea ama challenges za world? Because sometimes shida unajiletea mashida. So I guess from your perspective of from where you want you to be and where you are now, of course ita take wewe ku get to this point, but like ni nini na ku hold back sai? Ni challenges gani una face? Ni vida juu nilicheck ile video ulifanya na low key. Yo iko na 38k views, imesaidia hiyo ngoma hii ende further. But maybe you need more videos, maybe you need more I guess if someone asked you what's the problem, anakupatia solution.
Wallahi.
So problem ni gani? Ukiulizwa problem ni gani Faneto?
mi siwezi sema kuna problem. For now siwezi sema kuna problem. It's just a step by step thing. Sini wase tulikubali kitambo, it's a step by step thing. So,
and it's hard to be patient in this day and age.
Ni hard, like
wase ndio tuko na IG wase
si tulichoose to kuwa patient na like with every step tuna make sure like your progress. So like what the hell, kama kuna progress uko tu patient juu kesho uta make step ingine na utakuwa mbele.
Yeah, even and I had that from you when you're saying like when your songs kesho na make ngoma better kushinda leo.
Ni step by step. Me like sasa kama kuna kitu ina to hold back. Like your goal tutafika. Like tunajua kesho lazima tumeke step, kesho kutwa lazima tumeke step. So like sit na stick to the script tukiendelea.
Uko na favorite project yako?
Favorite? As for now, I've never thought of that.
For real?
But I think Rodman Chronicles, because most of the people wakianza kunisikia wasikia hiyo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I've really enjoyed your music. I've really enjoyed your energy. I want to ask you my final question. Tuko Kenya. So, of course, kuna shida za Kenya. Sahi wase wanalia sijui mambo ya unga, mambo ya sijui IBC, mambo sijui ya mafuta. Wase kuna shida mingi tofauti. And I've always been curious in terms of Kenyan hip hop. And the reason I was really excited about your first day out is because niko naambia kuna nastaki ifanyike, lakini niko naambia msee kuna Kenya kunyanga marapa sio ati ni magangster, unajua ati hakuna msee ameenda jela 10 years akatoka unajua kushikwa na bangi sio kushikwa na bangi sio kushikwa, unajua hiyo tumeshikwa wote. So I'm not impressed by ati tumeshikwa uko na joint, but I'm curious about gangster lifestyles in Kenya, in the sense of the portrayal of gangster lifestyle and whether it's I don't know if it's and it touches back to what Steph said in the sense of hakuna wase wanafanya drill. Because if you think of drill music, I'm a drill you. You know, drill music is I'm going to come and drill you. I'm going to pull up at your yard. If I know where you are, I'm going to come in.
Exactly.
So I love that we have embraced the drill sound. But I don't know if we have Kenyan... I don't know if the rappers making drill music are rapping drill or living drill. And I'm not saying go live a life of crime so I can respect your bars. I also don't want people to kill people. The only time I can say I'll kill, me personally, I'll kill for my family. To protect my family, I'm killing you. This shit's recorded, pull up, you know where to find me. For my family, I'll kill. But I'm not killing because you tweeted at me some nonsense. I'll block you, mute you, and move on with my life, nigga. You don't feed me, you don't provide for me. So I guess you who's making this music, like, do you feel like you have to live a certain life? Do you feel there's the music and then there's a lifestyle? As someone who's making the music, what's your take on the life? Like, does the music need to match the lifestyle? Does it matter? Should niggas just like, we're making drill music, it's amazing. The world is listening to it. Yeah. The music is so good. Should we just be content with the music, or should we be asking questions? You get my question? I can try to rephrase it if you need me. Okay.
It depends. Like,
because also like in America, if you use your lyrics to say that, you can be arrested. So I also don't want niggas to be saying they drill the nigga, then they're arrested, and then it's like, you know. So it's like lifestyle versus music.
I feel drill ya Kenya, a lot of people wanna try to sound like drill ya maju, so like itakuwa tu template watachukua, but with us you stay authentic. For for the fans, like fans wata consume tu Kenya wanadai kuconsume. Like fans walikuwa na consume kina 69 na 69 na rat. Na kila mtu Twitter nasema tudai kusikia rat. But 69 bado anadu number.
Streams natoka wapi?
Sasa nasikia so like mo feel like inategemea wewe nani. Kila mtu ataitake differently. Like mse wa hood mwenye ni gangster kisikia ukirap gangster shit now. Kama sound koni atakwambia.
Cuz when I was watching like the video for Tembea na Kidungi.
Yeah.
If that was not your hood, or if you're not from that hood, you wouldn't be able to walk around there like that. I know many. So when I'm like, damn, this nigga might be, because if you come in there and you're not from here, you can tell, Yeah. So you can't come here saying Tembea na Kidungi and you can't walk,
Yeah, exactly. Like kwa street nigga kisikia some corny shit kwake itakuwa. Like kila mtu ataichukulia tu differently. Juka kuna nilikuwa anti-cap rap sana, but kuna msali niuliza oje fikiria maybe kuna wasana dai kusikia cap
kujibamba tu.
Kuna msali niuliza hiyo swali nikasema sawa, but sitakuwa na kama them. So like kila mse kuna wasana consume music for different reasons.
Okay.
Kuna msana dai tu kusikia flow, akisikia flow itambamba. Kuna wasa hata wanasikia tu beat.
True.
So like wasata I consume differently, but
kuna wasa wanaweza kufanya wasikie wa charge, kuna wasa watabamba tu kwa club. Exactly. Is how people receive it is differently.
But me kwangu like opinion yangu ni it's better to stay too authentic.
Okay.
Like si lazima rap kitu yenye, si lazima rap kama mtu wa Chicago, unaweza rap kama mse wa Buru ama mse wa Umona bado ibambe.
True. I think that's really important because you're being authentic and you're being your authentic self. So you never have to you never no one's like when you pretend you can be caught, you'll eventually your lies will catch up to you. But if you're you have nothing to hide, you're not looking behind your back, you're just living your life. And everybody knows it's your life, so you don't have to,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's hella important.
It's better to stay authentic.
That's hella important. Okay. I really want to thank you for coming through. But even more so, I want to thank you for your music because it's relating with so many different people, and it's touching people in different ways. And like you've said, people are loving it because of its authenticity. So I can't wait to see where you keep going. And my only prayer or my only thing I'll tell you is your music is standing out. And I want you to know this because you might not have as many numbers as the other guys on YouTube or whatever, but when people talk about drill music in Kenya, when people talk about hip hop, when people talk about who's putting people on, your name is coming up. Whether it's Isa, whether it's Jinx, many people know who you are and what you stand for. And I don't know if you see it or but like, I love that you're a patient person because you're going to see it through. It'll take time. Because even I've watched videos and arguments of, who started, and you've been there from the forefront, but you're just you're doing your thing and it's growing on its own authentically. Like we could do 6ix9ine shit and have clout, but then, but you'd rather grow the way you're growing in a really organic way, which is what people are loving, and they're loving the music. Sure. So I want to get into the music. I'm going to be playing you guys heavy. I'm playing you guys the first EP, Boy and Bad. Then I'm playing you guys Roadman Chronicles, and then I'm playing you guys a brand new one. It's called Bigger Than Biggie. So I would like you to introduce your music, and then we'll go on about an hour of straight music from you.
Yeah, manze. Joyde Faneto hapa hivi kwa studio, manze. Tuko strong kwa ground with bad. Msikiza mabanga, manze, zinakaa mengi hazijacha kudrop.